Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Martha and I am actually showing you my crafting space. I had some questions and I wanted to let you guys know how I was preparing for the Create 7. So I'm kind of scanning here my crafting space. I wanted to let you see where I create and how I'm setting up my space for the big Create 7. I'm so excited. So right here, when you walk into my space, let me back up a little bit. It's not perfect, it's not clean, so this is real life, real time. My sweet little dog Louie is sitting on the bottom, and I have a big mess underneath my dining table that I use as a craft space. That is my mother's dining table. And over here I have a dresser that holds a bunch of dies and my Cricut, and I have more space on this side, but the space that I want to concentrate on is right here. And this is where I am setting up for Create 7. So I have my mat here ready. I have lots of light. I have basic tools around me and then access to everything else. On the other side of me, I have tons and tons of paper all the way around, up and down. And in one of these cabinets here, this used to be a library desk cabinet, I have files and files of Anna Griffin dies are in my file cabinet. So I wanted to kind of show you, this is kind of my to-do space. This is stuff that I'm working on top of my cabinets, and I leave it on there on purpose until I clean it all out. And so if you come around this way, this is just tools and supplies that I need to work on. And right here in this spot is where I intend to be for 3 days, creating and playing. And what I have here is just my basic little setup of papers. I was just doing Christmas, so I have some Christmas embellishments here that I just put away. And underneath this little rolling cart, I have here some of my favorite dies and a big trash can right there. And then a big space that I can work on. Very basic tools is what I'm putting together here. This is my little carousel of my little favorite little tools I have. Some light, some hot glue, some glue, a paper trimmer, ink I rarely use, but I do have it, and then some of my favorite punches. Again, some of my favorite punches, this little carousel, and this is kind of where I sit and create. And then on this side, right next to me, I have the Anna Griffin Impress, and I have it on one of these little spinning carousels. This is from Walmart right here. I think it was not more than maybe $7, and it allows me to enter this and then just spin it around and take it from the back. I just got this one from, I think, a Goodwill somewhere, so that I could do the same thing if I needed to. And then right here I have this one, this little container, I think is from the kitchen, where you're supposed to put your pots and pans standing up, or cookie sheets, and I use it for magnets. Let me show you what I have here. This is my cart, my busy cart that I intend to use for Create 7. So I have already opened up my Create 7 box. I put everything in a container. I took, let me show you one real quick that we have seen already create, so I can show you how I'm putting that together. And if you feel inspired, you can follow along. Okay, so let me open this one up for you. Okay, so let me show you how I have been setting up for Create. I have this is labeled Class 2 Fantastic Photo Cards. And then on top, because I have them inside my cart, just to make it easy, I put this one up here, a Fantastic Card 2. I'm sure that once the class starts, things get a little hectic, and we want to know what is going on. So just a quick little tidbit here. Here is the dies, and I have already taken them off. I put it chipboard on the back and put all of my dies on a metal magnet, so that way it's easy to access. On this back side right here is the instructions, so I can see. I have practiced with this. I am not a proficient card maker. I love all kind of paper crafts, so I did cut this up and kind of play around with it a little bit. to make sure that I feel comfortable doing it before the actual time of the class. So here's the paper that we were working on, and the paper here is on both sides, so I have it to put in a little page protector. And that way when I can, in class, I can be flipping through it, knowing what class or paper I'm supposed to be working with. The same thing, here's the cards, and here's the gorgeous gold and red and bronze and green. And so I have it inside page protectors. So to me, I feel like it'll be a little bit of easier access than trying to thumble through flat. But I have a big space. I have a nice big dining room table that I can spread all of this out. So it kind of depends on what your space allows you to do. If you have a small desk that you're working on, you might want to keep everything in your pouch. I will probably put it all around me because I just love it. Now let me show you what I did with these little embellishments. I went through and I got my Totally Tiffany's. These are 6 4x6 little pouches, and I put them in the pouches just because it's easier for me to find them. So I separated the Christmas sentiments and the birthday sentiments. Now I usually put a little bit of tape. This is the painter's tape. I like to use the painter's tape as a little tab. I know they have some gorgeous little tabs that Totally Tiffany uses, but I have tons of painter's tape because I do a lot of DIY projects at my house. So there's always painter's tape running around here. And that's why I've been using this, because it's available for me. And there. And so I have the sentiments, and then this one is the, we also have 3 up, but this is different now. This is not the Totally Tiffany one. This is the Project Life, and it is also, it's vertical 4x6s. And the Project Life has the little pocket right here that you can put something into. You see that right there? And then on the top. So it doesn't have the little flaps like the Totally Tiffany. But to me, I feel like the Totally Tiffany one works, but if I don't have it, then I can also use the Project Life ones. This is all the little flowers, and this is in an 8-up format. So here's how I can set up for my class. I can spread everything out on my dining table and work on it. I have easy access to my cutting tools right to my side. I have my impress. So I think I'm ready. So I just kind of wanted to show you a quick little tidbit of what I was doing and how I was prepping. And hey, I can't wait to see you till Create. We have another week after this Friday, so I'm super excited. And thank you so much, and I'll see you later. Leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and I'll see you later. Bye.